Give me some, give me. Give me some, give me.
Is that free smoke I see?
Give me some, give me. Give me some, give me some, give me, give me, give me, give me, give me, give me.
CJ on 32s and you rocking out with Free
The life of Jerry Bear, man.
TK's Garage.
You on a budget, man. You rock with me, you didn't rock with free smoke, baby.
Mess with Free Smoke heavy.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy CashApp.
Beauty 392B.
Make sure y'all doing a free smoke. Hey, man, say, man, hey, man, it's your boy, man, real for real, man.
Free Smoke. Hey, Free Smoke. And you're watching Free Smoke.
Are you watching Free Smoke?
Free Smoke.
Free smoke. Free smoke. Free smoke. Rocking with free smoke, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Yeah.
To the latest podcast on YouTube, Free Smoke.
Make sure y'all tune in to the free smoke family,
Free
man.
Smoke.
What's going on, guys? Modern Day Muscle from Free Smoke. Make sure you go and check out freesmokeofficial.com where you can get your Free Smoke apparel. We're covering all bodies from small to 5X. Make sure you come and check it out. Again, that is freesmokeofficial.com. Go and get your apparel.
What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I'm your boy FaTKaT. We got the Relly Rellz in the building. If you don't know, you're watching Free Smoke Home. But the news for the culture, man. Hey, don't forget, man, as you guys just heard the commercial, freesmokeofficial.com. Go get your merchandise there. Go get your shirts. Go get your hoodies. Go get your sweatpants. All kind of different sizes, colors, available for everyone out there, man. So make sure y'all go check that out, freesmokeofficial.com. Now let's go ahead and get into it, man. First thing we got on the menu for y'all today, man. Sad news out there in the world, especially for Mopar fans. Man, Hellcat, and this has been talked about actually now for a couple of years. Everybody's kind of been speculating when it was, because we all know all good things come to an end, right? So it couldn't have lasted forever, but nobody really knew what the what the end goal was, or what that date was, or again, it was talked about, but it was never really solidified and set in stone. But now, basically, the CEO, the head guy in charge of the brand, basically came out and spoke, man, like Jesus to his disciples. He came out and spoke to everyone, and now everybody is like, oh man, there goes the word. But he pretty much officially announced, man, that Dodge Hellcat, man, the Hellcat platform is pretty much a wrap, done deal after the model year 2023. Man, the end of an era, man. What do you say about that, Relly Rellz?
Man, like you said, bro, all good things must come to an end, man. I'm interested to see what the price on the current Hellcats, do with this news coming out. See if they skyrocket or what the case may be. Like you said, we all had, and we heard through the rumor mill that it would be coming down the pipeline, but I don't think anybody expected it to be this. We knew that Dodge was going to tap into the EV, but we didn't know they was going to say, "Hey, we're getting rid of the Hellcat," and the EV is going to be the new Halo for the muscle cars in the Dodge brand. I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything if they're going to do anything with the 392s or even the 57s. But a lot of times it's a trickle down effect. They like, for instance, somebody mentioned like with Tesla, right? Tesla came straight out with the Model S, which is their big boy essentially. And then they went, with the smaller lineup. So it's going to be interesting to see, or is Dodge going to go away with all the V8s? Are they going to keep, one of them just for the, American muscle? If anything, I thought they would have gotten rid of the 392s or the 57s and brought along the EV, but they went for the head of the snake, man. So I know a lot of my Hellcat owners and Hellcat fanatics are really touched by this subject right here, man. I think the price is going to go up. What's crazy is this morning, bro, I was on Instagram and an ad for a dealership came up. And I was like, man, that looked like my car or whatnot that I sold. I Daytona 392. In fact, it was, bro. And
wow.
Mine was a 2019, and they're still selling it for like 46 and some change right now. You know what I mean? So I could imagine what the prices on them Hellcats are gonna go, man. Should be interested though to find out. I want to hear more about this EV now, since I know the Hellcat is about to hit the graveyard, man.
Yeah, man, I agree, man. Like I said, it's a you know, like I said, we all heard about it. It's just now that we actually got like a kind of like a hard date, or basically a hard production year. Now it's starting to kind of set in, and you know what I'm saying, you know, the feelings are starting to, you know, set in a little bit. But yeah, my thing is, like you said, I'm curious to know. So basically 2023, so meaning, you know, all the way up to basically 2023, you can order, right? Or you could go buy one at the dealership, which would probably be astronomically overpriced for these next couple of years. But or you could order one, right? And if you order one, I'm wondering what the dealership would even try to, you know, how much they'll try to even finesse you, even if you order it. Like, well, yeah, we know you ordered it, but you know, once it hits here, you know, we got this whole dealer markup and all this everything else. Now, granted, if you got a good dealership, they probably won't try to do that to you, but you know, these dealerships, man, I just feel like a lot of these dealerships are going to try to take advantage of it being, you know, last two years that you can buy one. And you know, again, they're going to be like, well, hey, if you don't buy it, somebody will come walking through that door, and they're going to be willing to pay, you know, this 30 grand, 40 grand over a sticker, easy.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So, I like I said, I'm just curious to see, man. You know, that's going to be a sad day though. You know, if it becomes a plague where you're going to have these, you know, essentially regular Hellcats, or even, you know, red eyes, you know, for 130 grand, or, you know, saying something like that. That's going to be kind of weird. And it's like, damn, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these dealerships are out there, man. They're just trying to get everybody, you know?
Yeah, so now you got to think about too how they just released the info on the jailbroken red eye. Like, what are the prices of that gonna be?
That, well, and actually, I looked that up. So that jailbroken option from Dodge is only a $900 option.
That's it.
Yep, it's $995.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So that option from the manufacturer is only a $900, which is a hell of a deal, because you talk about $1,000 basically for what, almost 10 extra horsepower, almost 15 extra horsepower.
Yeah.
So which is a hell of a deal, because in the car world, you know, what I'm saying, like, yeah, to get 10 to 15 horsepower, that's sometimes that's $2,000 or $3,000. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to get an extra 1,000 or 10 to 15 horsepower from the dealership, you know what I'm saying, for under $1,000 essentially is a steal, actually. But they're not doing nothing. All they're doing is just basically, you know, it's the same motor, it's the same everything. All they doing is just retuning it.
That's it.
Because, you know, that 808 or 807, that's what the demon comes with. The red eye is essentially already a demon, just tuned a little bit differently. So now they're just that jailbroken is, oh, okay, now we just essentially made all of these, you know, demons. Other than, obviously, the demon still comes with, you know, different things like suspension and, you know, things like that, or whatever that makes it an actual demon. But as far as power wise, they're just essentially making them all demons with the jailbroken version anyway. But anyway, point being is, I feel you, man. It's a sad day. And like I said, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm over here like, man, 2022, or towards the end of 2022, I might need it. You know, I'm looking to move on as well from the brand and get something else. But I don't know, man. I might just have to go put me a little order in for a jailbroken, you know what I'm saying, red eye, maybe, you know what I'm saying, at the end of 2022. Man. And you know, at the end of the day, just have a Hellcat sitting there. I may not drive it as much, so I'll be paying for a car that I'm not even going to drive. But I know that's going to be, you know, this is what I'm just thinking right now, right? But you know, I'm just thinking that's going to end up being a moneymaker, I believe, in, you know, towards
could be a money move
in the future. You know what I'm saying? When you got, you know, a lot of times when cars are collectibles, it's normally either that first year production and then that last year production.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like everything else in between, yeah, could fetch you some. You know, it could also be somewhere in there as a collectible, but when it's a card that's been mass produced, either that first year or that last year is the ones that you know, quote unquote, trying to get your hands on. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
So anyway, so we'll see what happens, man. And especially if it has that tag where it's the gel broken and everything else, we'll see what happens. But I'll see what happens when that time gets out. I'll post that picture. But anyway, moving on, man. Talking about Hellcats, and having a soft spot, you know, a soft spot in everyone's heart. You know, kind of had to report on this one too, man, because yo, listen, if you're around our age, right, respectively, right, around our age, no matter if you actually watched, you know, this sport, I guess if you want to call it a sport, or did not watch this sport, you knew it. Listen, I don't care who you are, you know who this person is. We're about to talk about right now. As you know, one way or the other, you know who this person is. Arguably, the most famous person in this respective profession, sport. You know what I'm saying? And you know, again, as we just said, all things, and I hate to, you know, make this person not sound like an actual human being, but all things come to an end. You know, one thing that does not defeat, that's not never defeated is Father Time. You know what I'm saying? Like that always comes around, man. So, you know, I saw something in the news the other day, and I was like, man, you know, we're gonna go ahead and report it here, man, because I know this is gonna probably touch a lot of people's hearts, man, and they may not be following it like that anymore. But at some point, like I said, at one point or another, you know who this person is, and it was a lot of people's childhoods, man. And we're talking about Hulk Hogan, man. Yo, Hulk Hogan was in the news the other day, saying that, man, you know, he's not doing so well, and he might be kind of ill. This is actually coming from Ric Flair. You know, Ric Flair is another, you know, icon, obviously, in the sport. But yeah, man, I know this is wrestling. We never really talked about wrestling, but you know, this is not necessarily a wrestling news. It was just the fact that this is like nostalgia for a lot of people. Everybody knew who this person was, man, whether if you were into it or not. And it's so crazy, man, to know that, man, somebody who was such a huge icon, you know, in their respective sport, is, you know, again, Father Time, man, to get into that. You know, he's getting a little bit older, man, and like I said, he was in the news not too long ago that, you know, he may not be doing so well, man. What you say about that, Rellz?
Yeah, man. Like you say, you know, iconic figure in the wrestling world, man. I remember the WWF cartoon back in the day, man. We used to get up every Saturday and watch wrestling, man, just like we watch cartoons and stuff like that, you know. So, you know, he was always the, you know, the iconic figure. When, you know, you just remember when somebody thought they had him down, he get to tapping that mat, you know what I'm saying, and get to shaking that hand, and then, you know what I'm saying, you know he was about to handle business, man. But like you said, though, Father Time is undefeated, you know, at the end of the day. Now, this was something that Ric Flair reported, and Hogan posted that picture up there that's on the left of the screen, and he said he's back down to his high school wrestling weight. I believe he was like 275. You know, he's used to being, you know, over 300. So I'm not 100% on what may be going on, but I know his daughter Brooke, you know, she came out and said he's had about 25 surgeries over the past 10 years. So nobody's came out with, you know, anything definite. But, you know, we do know that when we start to get older, those people that were, you know, bodybuilders and stuff like that, they do start to drop a lot of that weight because, you know, they're not working out as much and they're not able to be on like the regimen they were on and stuff like that, you know. So Ric Flair, from what I know, didn't say anything specific was going on. I hope that it's just, you know, he just decided that maybe sometimes they decide to just knock off some weight and, you know, stuff like that. But I hope it may be something that just, he be able to deal with, get over it and keep on kicking, man. Because he's got a beautiful wide body red eye Charger, man. So I know, that is, I think it's black or all black wheels and everything, man. So and he's down there in your neck of the woods, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Down
right
there,
here, right in Tampa.
the Clearwater area,
right? Tampa, Florida.
Tampa. Okay, yeah. So, I hopefully it's something he's go ahead and shake back from, and it's not too bad, man. So, always prayers up, man, for anybody dealing with any kind of illness or anything like that, man. So, all the Hulkamaniacs out there, man, don't get too down. I'm definitely praying that he'll be good to go.
Yeah, 100%, man. And you know what? And it's that's the other thing too, man. Kind of like to tie it in with what we got going on here, man. He is a big car guy, as well. You know what I'm saying? Like he's had lots of dope cars. If you're in the area, if you're kind of out and about a lot, you see him out there, man. Like he's always out. You'll see him out and around. You know what I'm saying? Driving around, or at least you'll see his cars out there. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like I said, at the end of the day, we wanted to bring this to y'all because this is kind of like nostalgia for a lot of people, and a lot of people may not be keeping up with. Obviously, because it's not in the news as much anymore, in front of the media and all that. But I know this is like one of those icons that everybody knows. Like I said, whether if you watch wrestling or not, you know who Hulk Hogan is. Like you just, which. Hey, respect to the man, because that's not easy. That's not an easy feat. For your name to be such a household name that even people that do not watch, your profession, they still know who you are. Like
absolutely.
You say Hulk Hogan, you know exactly what that is. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, salute to the man. Like you said, man. At the end of the day, hopefully, it's not too serious. He is a little bit older, man. He's getting up there. I believe he's in his late 70s right now, isn't he? Mid to late 70s. So at the end of the day, man, for the time, we're going to catch us every
time.
We have not yet to this day found that fountain, as we call it, fountain of youth, or that immortality. It's just not. It's just something that we just don't have yet. Unfortunately, man, that's why like people like this, man, iconic people, unfortunately sometimes, unless it's sudden, but if they live a long life, unfortunately we start seeing decline and all the way up until obviously when they move on and pass. But hopefully Hope stays around for a little bit longer, man. Like I said, we're praying out, sending positive energy and healing and prayers out to the Hulk Hogan, the Hulkster. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Hey, listen. With that being said, though, man, I believe that's all we got for y'all today. Hey, let me mention. Oh, by the way, happy Thanksgiving. What are we doing? Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody's had a great Thanksgiving. Hope everyone, is full, man, that was able to be around family, friends, and everything else, you know what I'm saying, and, enjoy their Thanksgiving. I also got to say one more thing before I pass it over to you, Rellz, is happy birthday to myself.
Yes, sir.
It's my birthday today on Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? It's my birthday, man. So, of course, man, I am around as we listen to this right now. Yes, I'm around my family and everything else. We are celebrating, man, and like I said, watching some football and all that, man. So if you're watching this, appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to myself, man, and again, happy Thanksgiving to everyone else out there, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, Rellz, what we got for announcements, brother?
Yeah, man. First and foremost, happy birthday, brother. Salute to another year around the sun, man. So
yes,
celebrate, with family, man, because family first. That's what's most important, man. Spending those, those days like that, with them, man. Coming up, brother, April 9th, 2022. We got the next big showdown between Demonology and Dunk Master, man. So they're gonna slug it out again down there in Texas. Once we get the official flyer, we'll definitely drop it on here for you. Keep your ears to the street because there will be another Gap Fest as well. So location, date, and all that stuff we be coming in the near future. And coming up this Sunday, man, we got the amazing Sugar Man on that live on Free Smoke, guys. So that's this Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central Time, 4 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you're in the building because you don't want to miss his story, man. It's a story that's, full of ups, downs, left, right, success. I mean, you got to hear this, hear his story and where he's come from, man. So we definitely looking forward to having Sugar Man on that with that rah-rah talk, on Free Smoke coming up Sunday.
Yes, sir, man. So make sure you guys stay tuned. That is this Sunday. You know how you don't miss that for sure, though? Rellz,
Hey.
do you know how you don't miss that for sure?
Hey, man, all they got to do is hit that wonderful subscribe button down there, man, and also turn that post notifications to all. That way you get all notifications. And then you can also set a reminder, too, So get the post notifications, set your reminder. You won't miss the show.
It's too easy. It's too easy. Come on, man. We make it too easy for y'all. Hey, but with that being said, also look at the description below. We got the P.O. box, man. So if you want to send us anything, man, we will open it up for you guys here on the show. And of course, we will shout you guys out. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all do that as well, man. Other than that, man, that's all we got for y'all today, man. Once again, happy Thanksgiving, everyone, man. Happy holidays. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully everyone had a great start of the weekend, man, and long weekend. And again, hopefully you guys were able to spend it with friends and family, or if you're out working, man, get your bag, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, you know what I'm saying? So either way, man, hopefully you guys had a blessed one. You know what I'm saying? That's all we got for y'all today. Blessed one to everyone out there. Big time salute and shout out to the Free Smoke Squad. If you don't know, y'all watching Free Smoke, and we do this for the culture. We out of here. Later.